Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Beautiful morning here this morning. Actually, yesterday morning, I think it was -2 here yesterday morning. It's absolutely freezing. But anyway, it's a beautiful morning here this morning. Heading off to Seymour today. Got a couple of horses in there, Diamond Luke and Zippity Zoo Star. Hopefully they'll perform well. But let's get stuck into this week's runners.
Blow-in will take him to Caulfield on Saturday. He's actually first emergency, so hopefully by Saturday we get a scratching. But unfortunately, he's drawn barrier 16, so it's just going to be a bit of a take our medicine and probably just have to go back and try and ride for luck. So 1400 metres around Caulfield when you're drawn barrier 16 is just probably a complete disaster. But as far as the horse goes, he's nice and fit and well. He's galloping up really sharp, and yeah, couldn't be happy with the horse himself. So obviously just really disappointed not to be able to draw a gate. A really strong race, but he, as far as himself goes, he's really fit and well, and yeah, couldn't be happier with his health and his work and things like that. So we'll just have to see how we get on with barrier 16. But you've got Craig Williams on board, and that's probably why you put these sort of jockeys on, because even though you know he might not get the right run, he might come back and give him really positive feedback, and you can pick out a race in a couple of weeks that he'll be a winning chance in. But unfortunately, probably if you can run a place on Saturday, I'd be absolutely stoked with that, because from that gate it's always going to make it hard. In Yatti, she looks like she'll have her first up run on Warrnambool, 1400 metres. She only had the one run last prep. It was behind a horse of Lindsay Smith's called Queen Air, so she went on to contend multiple stakes races. So it was pretty good form out of the race, and I think she certainly held her ground to the line. So she's come back in this time. She was actually quite crook early on in her prep, and so we've just sort of been nice and slow and steady with her, and her first trial was just sort of to give her a bit of a look, and she only sort of went 600 metres and pulled up. But I thought her second trial was really good and nice and solid through the line. So, and she seems to have pulled up well from that trial. She's still a long way away just in her coat and just her demeanour and things like that. So I think whatever she does at Warrnambool on Sunday, she'll certainly take plenty of improvement from, and I think she's a horse that can hopefully have a long sort of prep, and every run that she'll take plenty of benefit from and improve from. So we'll see how she's in the next couple of days, but I think she'll go to Warrnambool on Sunday, 1400 metres. Overthrow, he was obviously really disappointing up at Swan Hill last run, so we've completely changed everything around, and we're just working him everything's Sydney way of going, and he seems to be a completely different horse. He seems to track up a lot better, and even on the corners and things like that, he seems to lean right into them and really sort of extend out. So yeah, it might have the same result. We might have a completely different result. Hopefully it's a completely different result, and it's a positive result. So we'll accept with him at Albury on Tuesday, 900 metres. So really suitable distance for this horse. He is a fast horse, but just being able to sustain that speed is his problem. So hopefully around 900 around Albury, going the other way going, we can see a much improved performance. And if we do accept with him after we have a look at the race, hopefully he's around the place getters, and that's Overthrow. La Spezia, we'll look at backing her up on Wednesday at Sandown. There's a 2100 metre fillies and mares 70, so that's a really good race for her. She seems to have pulled up really well. She galloped up well here this morning. I thought her run at Moonee Valley was really good. It was just a bit of a sort of sit and sprint. The horses sort of back in the field sort of got left a bit flat-footed, and then she sort of had that make that sort of wide run that seems to suit her best, is getting out wide. Yeah, I thought she was really good. She hit the line nice and strongly, so it was the 2000 metres was the question mark, and I think she got a pass for that. So if she's well in the next week, we'll head to Sandown on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Plenty of miles this week. Might even go over the border with overthrow. That'll be an interesting one. Little Belmia had a little jump out at Geelong on Wednesday. I thought she was okay. She probably just needs one more good solid gallop, and then she'll probably head to the races. I think on the 30th there's a little race at Sandown for her. So blinkers on. Will be interesting to see how she goes. New chief steward here in Victoria, Robert Montgomery. Interesting how people make their way through the industry, isn't it? I remember I can't call him Monty anymore. He's the chief steward. Robert Montgomery. He was a track work rider back, I don't know, 28 years ago or something when I was at Epsom. Yeah, he was our work rider there. So well done to Robin for making his way up to chief steward in Victoria. Really well done, and a really good fella. So be interesting to see how he rules, I suppose. But I'm sure he'll be nice and fair. Until next week, see you later.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Head to our website to see that if Dad's made any purchases at the sales. Good luck. That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Head to our website for any purchases that Dad may have made throughout the week. If you have any suggestions for the video, we're always up for